Well, 17 News is your local election headquarters. The Republican National Committee opened a new Hispanic community center on Stein Road in Southwest Bakersfield. 17's Maddie Gannon joins us with more on the political significance of that move. Maddie.
Christian, Latino voters and the Democratic Party often have been characterized in the same breath. But former President Donald Trump's gains among Latino voters in some battleground states in 2020 seemed to spark a shift in that thought, leading both parties to take a closer look at that notion. And it's something that the RNC is honing in on here in the Central Valley. On Monday, GOP party leaders, candidates, consultants, and lawmakers gathering for the opening of the Republican National Committee's new Hispanic Community Center in Bakersfield.
People come and share a meal, they have game nights.
RNC California Communications Director Hallie Balch says the center will be used for meetings, events, or any gatherings the community wants. But it's also a wider effort by the GOP to reach Hispanic voters here in the Central Valley.
The Republican National Committee has really been pouring into, like I said, those communities that have been notoriously overlooked by the Democrats.
And it's part of a larger movement taking place across the country.
We watched a moment of history. Mayra Flores was officially sworn in.
Just last month, Bakersfield Congressman Kevin McCarthy led House GOP leaders in celebrating the victory of conservative Republican Mayra Flores, now the first Mexican-born congresswoman who won an election to fill a historically Democrat-dominant South Texas House seat.
Hispanic values are notoriously values of family, of prosperity, of kind of community, and so that's just what we're trying to encourage, because as we like to say, Hispanic values are Republican values. So that's kind of the gap that we're trying to bridge.
It could be especially relevant here in the Valley.
I'd like to thank the RNC
where 16th Senate candidate David Shepard and 22nd Congressional candidate David Valadeo are looking to overcome the Democrat majority registration as Republicans in their heavily Latino districts.
America is a changing country.
On the other hand, Democratic political analyst Neil Sinapa points out the majority of Latino voters are still Democrats, but says Republicans are realizing demographics in the country are shifting.
I think that reality is seeping in, and they're understanding that they're going to have to diversify their party as well.
The RNC says this is the 33rd community center recently opened around the nation. And the group says there's a specific reason this one is called the Hispanic Community Center, because of Bakersfield's large Latino population. In studio, Maddie Gannon, 17 News.